Some toys are made to comfort, some are made to be forgotten. But one doll waits for the moment you turn the key and wake what should never wake again. Welcome to Dead Glance. Sarah didn't like antiques. She preferred clean, modern things, symmetrical furniture, soft lighting, nothing with a history. So when her grandmother left her a box of old toys after passing, she considered donating it. But one thing inside stopped her cold. A small porcelain wind-up doll with a chipped cheek and lifelike blue eyes. The doll wore a faded red dress and had delicate hands curled into fists. There was a brass key lodged in its back, tarnished with age but clearly functional. A note was taped to its chest in her grandmother's trembling handwriting. Don't wind her, unless she asks.
What the hell does that mean?
Sarah placed the doll on a shelf in her living room, unsure why she hadn't thrown it away. It gave her the creeps, but something about it felt familiar. Maybe she'd seen it when she was a kid. Maybe it had been hers once. That night, around 2 a.m., Sarah woke up suddenly. There was no noise, no dream, just a feeling, like someone had been watching her. She sat up in bed and stared at the bedroom doorway. And from the living room came a tiny mechanical whir and a faint scraping sound. What should Sarah do? Stay in bed and pretend to sleep, or investigate the sound immediately?
No.
She tiptoed down the hall, heart pounding. The doll was no longer on the shelf. It was sitting on the rug, facing the hallway, its head tilted as if it had just turned to greet her. The key in its back had rotated, just a little. Sarah stared, unable to move. She bent down slowly, picked up the doll, and set it firmly back on the shelf. She told herself it had fallen, that she was imagining things. The next morning, the key had turned further. Sarah was sure she hadn't touched it, but she didn't tell anyone. Didn't want to sound crazy. She left for work and tried to forget it. That night, she came home to find the doll sitting on her bed. Her bedroom door was locked when she left, and the key in the doll's back, half turned. There was another note, this one typed and slid under her pillow. She's starting to remember.
Who's leaving these? What is this?
She tore through the apartment, checked all the locks, even called the landlord. No one had entered. Nothing on the security camera in the hallway. But the next night, the key turned further, and Sarah woke up to the sound of something small walking. She didn't open her eyes at first. The sound circled her bed. Slow, deliberate. Click, scrape, click, scrape. Then it stopped. And a soft voice whispered near her ear.
Wind me up.
No!
Sarah leapt out of bed and turned on every light in the apartment, but the doll was already back on the shelf, Head down, key almost fully turned. Its mouth, once closed, was now parted slightly, as if about to speak again. What should Sarah do now? Destroy the doll? Or try to understand what it wants? She tried to throw it away, drove across town, tossed it in a dumpster behind an old gas station. She drove home in silence, shaking. That night there was a scratching at her door. Not loud, just enough to wake her. She opened it slowly and found the doll sitting on her welcome mat. The key in its back had turned again, almost complete.
What do you want from me?
The doll blinked, just once. Then her jaw moved again, and in Sarah's own voice, it whispered,
Wind me up.
She brought it inside, trembling. Hands shaking, she touched the key. Her fingers felt ice. Something ancient. Something not human. As she turned the key, the doll's body jerked once, like something inside had woken up. The doll stood on its own. No strings, no mechanics visible. It turned its head toward her, slowly, as porcelain cracked faintly near its mouth. And it smiled.
What are you? You made me.
Memories bled into Sarah's mind. Blurred images of childhood, ritual circles drawn in chalk, blood on little hands, voices chanting in languages no child should know. She remembered laughter, screams, her grandmother locking something away in a box, something that had never stopped waiting. Sarah screamed and smashed the doll against the wall. Porcelain shattered. Springs snapped. She burned the pieces in her sink and flushed the ash. For once, she felt peace. The next morning, her phone vibrated. One new voicemail. No number. She hit play.
Thank you for winding me up.
That night, something clicked behind her bedroom wall. And when she turned, eyes wide, the music began. Soft, mechanical, the familiar sound of a wind-up lullaby. Growing louder, closer. You made it to the end, this time. But every ending opens another door. 2 more stories wait for you now. Choose carefully and subscribe before the darkness chooses you.